Excuse me. I swear he didn't want to talk about this. Maybe I just had to click on him a third time. It's fine. It's not gonna kill me. I was hoping I could just break his line of sight. Apparently, it's not good enough.
Please come in, sir. The gentlemen are waiting.
Alright. Will you talk to me about this? No.
I need to be else.
And there's no one else there's literally not a single other person to talk about in regards to this. Who would I talk to about a German consul position? I don't know. Let's just go accuse Magda. I have to assume it's because she doesn't want to marry Mr Boddington. I can't see any other reason why she would have killed Eric. But then why is she leaving the home behind? Like, that's money right there, girl. Sell it if you must. Don't just leave it. What about the servants? Who's going to pay for the servants' wages? Bet she didn't think about that. Alright. Let's change clothes again, otherwise we're not going to get anywhere again.
Good day, officer.
Okay, let's just accuse her.
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death, and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother.
Well, what about the letter from Boddington? That's a good place to start. Yeah, that.
This is absurd.
Ah!
I've never even been to that cursed place.
What place? Okay. Well, this is going downhill very quickly. The missing revolver?
None of that makes
Oh my god,
sense.
we're failing epically.
This is monstrous.
We're not getting very far.
I cannot
Oh
endure
my
any more
God.
of this nonsense. Eric was my brother, and I am in mourning.
All that is left is your
I got
confession.
All
nothing.
that is left is your departure.
What?
Take your garbled theories elsewhere.
The law is the law, and murder is murder. You should have sought freedom through more civil means.
The sickness of men runs deep. You dare speak to my civility. You dare tell me what I must endure. That evidence of yours will prove nothing.
I'm aware of that.
And
All
then
three
I will
failed.
show you what it means to be uncivil.
Can we load? Autosave? I don't know where that's going to put me. Is that from like literally right then? I don't understand. I would have thought the letter to Boddington about the engagement would have been... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Let's go back once more, because I am highly unsatisfied with that. Should it have been the ointment? And that what's-his-face smelt the ointment? I can only assume I went... What kind of evidence have we got? Sure, whatever. Where am I? Okay. Now I'm confused. What am I supposed to be accusing her with?
The best antiques in the district.
Yes, but not mine. Wrong fucking way. I wasn't supposed to be going towards the church, you idiot. I was supposed to be going away from the church. You idiot. Yes, this way. Huh.
Good day, officer.
So
Going on a
what
trip.
am I supposed to...
I think the time... My name...
What?
In action.
How?
It would...
No.
Nice.
What?
So...
Ah, man. Okay. That's for the console. How is that not a piece of evidence? I'm sorry, but how is that not a thing?
This is absurd.
I don't understand how that's not a thing.
None of that makes...
I don't fucking know.
I cannot endure any more of
All the...
all this.
Is it not going well because I still have a piece of evidence outstanding? I genuinely do not understand. I don't understand why this isn't working. Can I not accuse somebody until I have all the evidence? But the thing is, what the fuck is the missing piece of evidence? I don't understand. What? Who am I talking to about this stupid fucking letter? I can't talk to Von Kram about it because he won't listen to me. I can't talk to her about it. There are no other characters to talk to. Grr. Okay, let's follow this word for word because I can't fucking figure out what I've missed. Okay, it tells me to go to her house, put on the police uniform, say that she's a victim of beatings. Well, that's not going to change my outcome anyway, so it does not matter. Okay, feel free to pick optional ones too about her bruises and alibi, but this isn't mandatory. After we talk, inspect the piano for 2 clues, music sheet and parents' photo, which you must turn around. We did turn around, yes. Hold on, does it say I've got all the clues in this particular location? Or would you just go away? Key evidence collected, yeah. But not all evidence collected, but key evidence collected. So what the hell am I missing from this damn joint? Didn't I look at the back? That's where it had the message that it was her parents. Right. What the hell have I
Good
missed?
day,
Oh, shut
officer.
up. I'm
Miss
annoyed.
von Staub
I'm
awaits
very,
you in the
very
boudoir.
annoyed.
Our
Yeah.
beloved parents, 1875, Baden-Baden. Rest in peace.
I'm missing something because we don't have...
It appears the parents are dearly missed.
I've only got one of 2 here. So what am I missing from here? I re-looked at the sheet music.
Only German composers feature here.
Oh, that's where the autosave. The autosave didn't have that. Okay, but again, still, that's not a piece of evidence. That's completely and utterly irrelevant. Okay. Head through the door. Do the shoots. Yeah, we did that. Now go upstairs. So we want to straight ahead. First, it's Magda's room. yeah, we got the ointment box. Yeah, we did all that. Did I miss something in her bloody room? Have I missed something? No, we got that.
Excellent score.
Wait, that also shows that she's a shot. But where's her gun? And we already looked at these paintings.
She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere. The end and the beginning.
Yeah, that's great. Doesn't really get us anywhere. There was nothing in this corner, and that was just the painting. Okay, then we take the ointment box, the thingy in front of there. The furthest right counts as a clue. And then we got all 3 clues from there. That's all Magda's room, sorry, got her brother's room. Yeah, we did that, I mean, I'll go back into his room, but I did do all of this that it suggests. Oh my god, so, no, we already did this. We know there's a missing gun case. Why are you acting like we never did that? We, like, totally already did that? And we've
This
already
whip
done that.
is well loved and well used.
Oh! Are you insinuating he beat his sister with the whip? That's violent. Yeah, we already did that. That's nothing, that's nothing. And then we went over here, and then we found the burnt letters. We've got 5 clues, so I don't know what else you want of me there. So yeah, it's still not getting anything new. Okay, then you go to the dueling club, you wear yellow, you look at all those things. Yep, I looked at all of those. You arrest everybody. They don't know why you arrest everybody. They're doing nothing wrong. I mean, I don't know why they attacked me either, but that was a bit weird. So I looked at those 3 things. And there was the table, the note, and the glass. You find the hidden entrance, you go upstairs. You find the 3rd club member who ran away. Okay, valuable witness. Yes, we called him a valuable witness. Exhaust all dialogue with him and provide him the evidence you found so far. Behind him, the picture on the wall, books on the shelves, magnifying glass on the table, letter on the safe. Yes, we rotated it. Gramophone, recordings on the table, bust on piano, portrait on piano, front and back, newspaper to the right piano. Yes. Talk to him once again. Choose you notice more at the duel. Yes, we did that. Then you head back to Magda. Put your police uniform back on. Go back and accuse it. We've literally done this, and I still see nothing I can do with this stupid freaking letter. Pick the following dialogues. Accuse. Must pick the 3 correct accusations. Lemat Revolver, Duel in the Ruins, letter to Mr Boddington. Letter to Mr Boddington! Bruh! I've chose that multiple times. Twice, in fact. And it doesn't register as an accusation. Are you playing the same game I'm playing? Because that didn't work. None of this works. I can do it again,
Go
but...
in.
No, I...
No.
Okay, Lemat Revolver. I don't know which piece of information this is, so... No, the one in his room. That one.
The missing box in your brother's room contained a Lemat, the same weapon
Did
used
it not
for the
register
murder.
that I found
You
it?
stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that revolver somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic, a typical feminine response.
Oof, that's rough.
No, I've never been to that cursed place.
That's a terrible argument. Duel in the Ruins. I definitely didn't pick that previously, so that's fair enough.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded, and Mr. von Cram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything? Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. von Cram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous.
Hairline is so low. Okay, and now it says, letter to Mr. Boddington. We picked this twice. Twice. So this can't possibly work.
It is your
What?
brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant, and you
What?
could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life slowly became hell. My brother began to humiliate me. Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me. And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird. His pet.
That's why he
When we
had
did go
her
out,
key.
He used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was? I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
She did kill somebody, but it does sound like he was a man who needed killing.
You have suffered enough, Miss von Staub, but now it is over. I will not turn you into the police.
I don't know what to say. What will happen with the case?
Nothing, I
The
imagine.
usual. With their typical stupidity, the inspectors will confidently declare the case a tragic accident, and that will be that.
I didn't expect such kindness.
Kindness? No, where the truth reveals injustice, I expect accountability, but in this matter, Miss von Staub, I see no injustice at all.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll never forget what you're doing.
I'm so confused. I chose a letter to Mr. Boddington twice, and every time it registered as read. And yet all of a sudden this third time, it magically works? I'm sorry, it cannot have any relevance on the two pieces of accusations before it, because you don't have to pick your incriminating evidence in order. And the fact that it didn't register, the fact that I looked at the revolver missing case upstairs is kind of a little irritating, because I definitely looked at it and it definitely told me it was a missing revolver case. So that was strange, but all in all, I don't know why that suddenly worked, but whatever, it's done. Let's move on to the second last case. So this is the one that's about a death in a safe. My curiosity has been piqued by talk that Basilio Capello, the owner of the famous Amo Capello Home Securities Company, has been arrested. His situation is peculiar. A man named Niccolo Detti has been found dead inside a safe in Basilio's store. Basilio claims his innocence, but the evidence is against him. He's being held in the holding cell of the police. Oh, that's right, the police station. Why must I disguise myself? Is it just that I should join the police, or may just pretend as much? I literally just changed back. You want me to change again? Fine. Police station. So is he in the holding cell where the police officer was, or is he in a different one? Excuse me, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I'm totally an officer. Why would you think otherwise? It doesn't say which holding cell he's actually in. I'm thinking this one here with this dude here.
Oh, what a long day.
You good?
What a long
Oh,
day.
wow. What? There are more downstairs? Holy shit. How do I know which one he's in? Oh god, which one he's in? Is it him? It clearly wasn't very locked.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
Yeah, they're kind of dumb, aren't they? I'm an honourable... I am not a cop.
The reason should be apparent, Mr. Capello. I am not a policeman. I have taken an independent interest in your situation.
Ah, of course, you're a journalist.
Nothing so prosaic. I'm a detective of sorts with an interest in the interesting, such as your case. I'm not after your money nor a scandalous tale for the Gazette, just the truth.
Ah, how quaint. Bene. Ask your questions, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. I shall. Focused look. Don't think focus is ever supposed to have a double S. Just saying. Fresh and fashionable. Wedding ring tight on the finger. What is that supposed to insinuate? You've been in a fight recently. Recent trauma, bruised hand. Basilio Capello is the local proprietor of the famous Arma Capello safe, lock, door and home security company in Cordona. He's currently been held in the police station holding cells as a prime suspect for Niccolo Detti's murder. He's in his early 40s. A methodical man who puts his business and principles above all else. Keeps calm and focused. See, focused? Focused. Despite being arrested. Has a bruise on his hand. Probably had to defend himself recently. Values his family life. He's methodical.
You are surprisingly composed for a man accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
Good
Much
for
how
you.
you endure that injured hand. Those bruises look painful, but you seem barely aware of it. Were you attacked?
Ah, no, a minor accident, nothing more. My heady days as a man out to prove his valor are far behind me. I now know that to succeed in life, one must stay calm and plan ahead. The world will turn your way eventually. And if it does not, then one must persuade itself.
Okay, he's fun. Start at the beginning.
Please, tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
And I take it this wasn't normal.
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit.
But that was
The rest of
entertaining.
the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
You have a break-in, and the police don't immediately suspect that Dottie's death has something to do with the break-in? Isn't that like the most obvious connection to make? Am I missing something? Ugh, these men are incompetent. Who are the customers?
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Capello invention.
A coffin that locks itself. Marvellous indeed.
When did you meet the clients?
Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes a dozen times a day for a dozen years. I do not recall.
Did you know the victim?
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the victim. Is there history between you?
Surely you jest. That man and I have never met and never would, unless
Oh, Detty, sorry, I
he became
said
the
Dotty.
first Detty in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid
Wait,
I'm
why
not
was he even in the
familiar.
building then?
You must be new to Cordona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy, generations ago, the Dettis tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but there has been bad blood ever since.
And does that blood flow in you too?
I told you, sir, it's an old story, or it was. I fear this horrible event portends worse to come. My wife may be in danger as we speak.
Describe the burglary.
I'd like to inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection, but if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
Wait, she's here? I have enough to get underway.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you. I will endeavour to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
Pragmatic.
Oh, Sherry, disappointing. We were putting on a show and you call it off halfway through.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to lie. I've decided to stop pretending. Have I now? Okay. So we need to talk to who's currently in the police station. But where? Where is she? Is she locked away or is she just upstairs? She could just be upstairs. Check anyway. Yeah, I'm not allowed through that door apparently. Okay, is she up here somewhere?
Mrs. Capello, please wait in the office. The inspector will be here soon.
Is this her?
You must be the inspector.
Would you be
Nope.
Augusta Capello?
Nope.
Must I really repeat myself to every baby-faced man in uniform that strides in?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not the inspector, but I am investigating your husband's case as an independent observer.
Then why are you here? Get out.
Mrs. Capello, I mean you no harm. My name is Sherlock Holmes and I'm on your husband's case independently.
Please, Mr. Holmes. I cannot bear to relive it
Your
again
husband
just for
asked me
some
to check in with
stranger's
you.
pleasure. I wish to be left alone.
She's a bit antagonistic. You used laudanum recently. A parting gift. Marks from fidgeting. Augusta Capello is the wife of the accused, Basilio Capello. She's in her late 20s. Like hell she is. Not with that voice. And while previously involved in music, currently works with her husband. Has been fidgeting with her wedding ring due to stress. Has recently used laudanum but doesn't seem accustomed to the drug. Shocked.
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who appreciates it.
Much as I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Massive eye roll. Tell me about the burglary.
Basilio tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I
Another
could
big
help
eye
you
roll.
better. I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
She's kind of really frustrating and I'm just so fragile and delicate. Please, don't ask me anymore. I must sit down. Honey, you're incriminating yourself. You do realize that, right? Did you know the victim?
Were you familiar
I don't
with
care
the
if she doesn't want to
deceased
answer the
man
goddamn
found in
questions.
the
I
cell?
will push.
No, I did not know him, nor can I conceive of how the poor soul ended up there.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
Oh, Sherry, disappointing. We were putting on a show and
Go
you call it
be
off halfway
a
through.
wilting flower for all I freaking care. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I witnessed a burglary. I couldn't stand on my own 2 feet. Whatever, lady.